again, several schools of fish have ended up on the beach in Santa Barbara, California.
Car emissions, chemicals from factories, dust.
Fishing companies are going bankrupt in Ventura due to a massive drop in the fish population.
PETA has launched a massive protest in the city of Los Angeles that have left the cities in utter despair.
Such as carbon
There's a
footprint.
massive protest in the city of Los Angeles that has left.
Global warming.
They will not listen. They think they live in some sort of fantasy land.
Records show that the Deepwater Horizon oil spill has left over 230 million gallons of oil since 2010.
This is not going to go away. Bakersfield officials have limited the public use of water due to the never-ending drought that has continued over the past year.
Oh, how'd you do?
I hit one to third, but they got me out at first.
Well, how
Pitch was a little low.
Oh, yeah. Hold on a second.
Mr. Stanford?
Hi, Mr. Stanford. This is Joey in product development. How are you doing?
Good, Joey. How are you today?
So I have this idea for a product, and I want to develop a prototype that's going to save energy and stop pollution.
Listen, Joey, I'm in the middle of working on a report that's due to our board of directors. Have you been able to get those projects done that I gave you about 2 weeks ago?
I am working on those. They should be done very soon.
But don't be in too much of a hurry with that.
Yes, sir.
Thanks.
Small world. Gotta learn to take care of it, you know.
And I'm trying my best. It doesn't seem to be working out too well for me, though.
How so?
Well, I'm trying to develop a product to decrease CO2 emissions. I think it'll help a lot of people, but I'm having a lot of trouble getting funding to get it off the ground.
Wow. What's your idea?
Well, it's really simple. So basically, it's just a filter that you put on the back of exhaust pipes, and it filters out up to 90% of the CO2 before it even hits the air.
Wow. That sounds like a really good idea.
Thanks.
How'd you come up with it?
Well, my son has been having a lot of problems with his asthma since we moved to the city, and I just trying to help out him and people like him.
Yeah, I'm in the same boat.
Also,
My dad died last year from emphysema.
you see, it's people just like your dad and my son that I'm trying to help. There are tons more out there that I could help if I could only get this product going.
You know, one thing that could really help is a lot of motivation. I mean, even just a little motivation goes a long way. It's just gotta have something, you know, to go with it.
No, thank you. I think that's just what I needed. All right, Mr. Stanford, I was able to increase the prototype and get 14 times more filtration with no extra cost. Now, what we can do...
Whoa, let's stop right there. Listen, I don't need some long-haired hippie freak walking into my office talking about raw sewage, polluted water...
This isn't about water...
and global warming. It's way too inconvenient. And as much as that may satisfy your morals, it doesn't satisfy mine. And besides, I can't make any money doing this.
Okay, look. Do you mind? Okay, so right now we know the most polluted areas in the United States. LA, New York City, Houston. See that? If we continue on the path that we're going on, then these areas are going to spread. And what happens? It's going to start covering more and more of the United States. We already know China is covered in pollution. So what I'm saying is, you have kids, right?
Yes.
I have a son. He has asthma. We can't afford to move out of this city right now, and the pollution is killing him. He has to use his inhaler all the time. So Do you have grandkids?
Yes.
By the time your grandkids reach your age, the pollution is going to be 10 times worse than it is right now, unless we do something soon. All I'm saying is give me a little bit of money to develop this prototype, and then I can test it, I can build it, and then we can start putting it on cars and getting real results.
Listen,
now.
listen. How about if I give you the small grant you ask for, enabling you to build your prototype, but under one condition. I want you back here in a month with results of the prototype.
Oh, you will, sir. I promise. I will bring you results. It will work. I know it will. Thank you so much. I won't disappoint you.